Welcome to Central Valley Today. I'm Connie Tran. Thank you so much for joining me today. Now, if you could change careers, would you want to be a doctor? UCSF Fresno is giving you the chance to attend medical school. You heard that right. If you have ever had an interest in medicine, you're going to want to check this event out. It's a 4-week free public lecture series. You'll get to meet UCSF Fresno experts, learn about local trends in medicine and health sciences, and there's going to be a session where you can get hands-on with some medical skills. With more details on this mini med school, help me welcome Dr. Ray Svora. He's an associate professor at UCSF Fresno's Department of Emergency Medicine, and he's the course director of UCSF Fresno Mini Medical School. Thank you so much today for joining me, Dr. Svora. Thanks for coming on.
Sure.
So let's talk about this really neat event.
It's a really exciting event. We've been able to offer it every fall for the last 8 years.
Oh, nice.
This is a public lecture and hands-on skills station series that's aimed at the general public.
Excellent.
And really our philosophy is let's have a conversation around healthcare.
Sure.
Let's teach people what they need to know about the basics of human health and illness.
Okay.
And really answer their questions on a one-to-one basis or really in a small group setting.
Nice.
About the kinds of things that they're concerned about, and at the same time share the wonderful, innovative, amazing things that we're doing at the UCSF Fresno campus, which is really a world-class medical center right here in the Central Valley.
Absolutely. We all know that UCSF Fresno and community medical centers really plays a huge part in medical care here in the Central Valley. So can you touch on some of the topics that people can expect to talk about and learn about in this mini med school? I'm
honored to be the course director. I feel like our courses get better year after year, and this year it's going to be our best.
Excellent.
We're starting out this 4-week series. The first week is going to be dedicated to the visionaries of Valley Healthcare.
Oh.
We have Dean Dr. Peterson talking about his real educational vision for bringing a medical school here to the Central Valley, the UCSF Fresno Medical School,
sure.
And really what his philosophy is and how to build a doctor. Then we have Dr. Serena Yang, who's the chief of our pediatrics department, talking about her work with all of the communities in the Valley and how to engage and build healthy communities.
Excellent.
So that's going to be our first week.
Cool.
And really we have about 120 participants as part of our audience, and registration is open right now, so I hope that we can get a chance to tell your audience.
You are going to cap it at about 120?
Yes.
Okay,
yes,
so people need to sign up
Space
quickly.
is limited because we want it to be a pretty smaller size group where people can get a chance to really engage each other and ask good questions.
Excellent.
About these amazing speakers that we have.
And will all of these lectures take place at UCSF Fresno?
They're going to be at the downtown UCSF Fresno campus.
Okay.
People can sign up for all 4 of our lectures or just one or several lectures as they're interested, and our website has all of the details about the different topics that we have week after week.
And again, it's free, correct? And
it
open
is
to the public.
It's free.
Any rules to that? I believe I read you just don't want anyone under 17. Is that
That's
correct?
right.
Okay.
This is sort of for mature adolescents and really that senior in high school, college, pre-med, who might be curious about medical career, as well as, like you said, those who are just thinking, you know, what does it mean to be a doctor in this day and age?
Absolutely.
What are some of the issues and trends that we're contending with? It's a lot of fun. We have fun every year, and it's really fulfilling for all of us that put it together, and we get rave reviews. So I'm looking forward to this year's mini med school.
Wonderful. Now talk to us about the session where participants may be able to get hands-on.
That is going to be amazing. It's the last session. We saved the best for last. We actually have a world-class simulation laboratory where we have really high-tech, high-fidelity simulation mannequins and a lot of other teaching tools. We actually get people get your hands dirty, get in there and learn how to save a life, learn how to do everything from using those shock pads, using those shock pads to help resuscitate someone that might be having a heart attack. You see those all over really in public spaces now, to delivering a baby, to putting in a central venous catheter line, to doing ultrasounds, really just a lot of great hands-on skill sessions that really let you know these are the tools that we use to teach teach our doctors, our actual doctors and residents.
Sure.
And we're actually opening up that skill station lab to the general public for that evening. So it's a lot of fun.
So fascinating. Doctor, I know that we constantly have this discussion about a physician shortage here in the Central Valley. And so to have an event like this where you're kind of opening the public's eye to the insight of being a doctor, do you hope that this inspires younger kids out there?
Thank you. Yes.
You can be a doctor and you can stay here in the Central Valley
that's my bedrock hope, is that we're going to inspire some young mind and really just light that spark that will go on to become a medical career, a career in the health professions. And you know, it's really fulfilling for me. Like I said, we're in our 8th year. So I've already had kids that went through the mini med school who are now in medical school.
Amazing.
They come back and they say, you know, I'm a pre-med, I'm in medical school, I've applied. And that's really fulfilling for us, because that's really the big dream that we have, is that you know, we can inspire a whole generation of healthcare professionals to start thinking about the innovative things in healthcare as soon as possible.
And there's so much going on here in the Central Valley, certainly with UCSF Fresno and community medical centers. Yes,
there really is.
So tell us where people can sign up, because I'm sure people are going to watch this and want to sign up pretty quickly.
We're going to have a website that's already live right now, so you can go and register on that website. We've already had some registrations.
Is it UCSF Fresno's website?
It's the UCSF Fresno Mini Med School website. If you just, I think if you can Google that, then you'll find it.
And I think we have it on screen here.
And there's a flyer that can lead people.
There's the flyer. Again, 4 free sessions. It's open to the public. They just ask that you be 17 and older.
That's right. And we'll serve you a meal, and it'll be just a fantastic time.
Oh, excellent.
We
they
look
get
forward
a meal
to having.
too. Okay, so you get a meal and an amazing experience of being in medical school. Wonderful. Thank you so much, Doctor. No one can fill your shoes, though, I can tell you that. So
thank you so much,
Thank
Connie.
you so much, Dr. Bora,
really
for joining me today. And
thank you.
Be sure to sign up for Mini Med School, UCSF Fresno's Mini Med School.